All right, everyone, get ready for another deep dive. This time, we're going all in on pro golf.
Sounds good to me.
This past week was a whirlwind. 5 tours, continents all over. We saw incredible wins, some shocking upsets, honestly, a ton to get into. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's tee off.
Okay, so, wow, where do we even start with this?
Well, we've got the PGA Tour's Cognizant Classic, obviously. LPGA Tour's HSBC Women's World Championship. Can't forget that.
Right.
And then we've got some international action going on, too. The Investec South African Open Championship. That's the DP World Tour.
Oh, yeah.
Sunshine Tour's Cape Town Open. And let's not forget the Epson Tour's Central Florida Championship.
A full card for sure.
Yeah.
But I think we have to start. I mean, there's no other place to start than Jake Knapp shooting a 59. In the opening round at the Cognizant Classic, I mean, that's only the 15th time that's ever happened in PGA Tour history.
Yeah, that's just incredible. Like, to even fathom, like, what kind of zone you have to be in to make that happen. Right. I mean, every shot for an entire round has to be nearly perfect under that kind of pressure.
Yay.
I mean, most of us can't even, like, hit a decent drive when we're just playing with friends, you know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm just picturing myself trying to sink, like, a 5-foot putt to win, like, you know, the club championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
My hands would be shaking. I don't even know where the ball would go. Well, probably the bunker.
Yeah.
So what was it like? Did he just, I mean, did he have that look in his eye? Like, was it destiny? Or did he have to really, like, grind it out for every single stroke?
You know, that's a thing. Our sources just kind of focus on the score, the 5-9, which, yes, obviously it's huge, but, you know, the real story is how he got there.
Yeah.
I mean, did he sink those crucial putts? Did he have to scramble? I mean, a 5-9 is the headline, for sure.
Yeah.
But I want to know, what were those chapters in that round that made it happen, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, like the behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, regardless of whether or not he went on to win the tournament, I mean, that's a huge confidence booster, right? Did the other players even think they had a chance after that?
Well, golf is a funny game.
Okay.
I mean, anything can happen, right?
Yeah.
One bad hole, poof, there goes your lead. One clutch shot, suddenly you're back in it.
Yeah.
We don't know who actually won the Cognizant Classic.
Oh, okay.
But even if Knapp didn't win, I mean, shooting a 59, that's something that people are going to remember.
Oh, absolutely. That's going to be in the record books.
Yeah.
All right, so Cognizant Classic, quite a tournament. But there's other stuff going on. A lot of other stuff going on. In South Africa, we had Dylan Naidoo. He won his first ever DP World Tour title at the Investec South African Open.
Oh, yeah. That's got to be a career-defining moment for him.
Yeah. What was he, 15 under par?
Something like that.
Yeah.
He didn't just win, he dominated.
Yeah.
He crushed it. And, you know, Naidoo, he's known for being an aggressive putter. And I bet that really came into play in the last few holes.
Yeah.
This win, for him, could mean some serious changes. Bigger sponsors, maybe even invitations to, you know, some bigger, more prestigious tournaments.
Makes you wonder what's next. Masters appearance, maybe?
Who knows?
Ryder Cup?
Could be.
I mean, winning on the DP World Tour, that's huge.
It is. It's a big deal.
And speaking of big wins, we had Jamie Rutherford taking the trophy at the Sunshine Tour's Cape Town Open, finished with a 2-stroke lead. That sounds like he was in control the whole time, right?
Yeah, it definitely sounds like he was in the driver's seat from the start. Do we know anything about his game?
I'm curious, too. I mean, to win that comfortably, it's almost like he was playing a different course than everyone else, right?
Yeah.
What's his secret weapon? I mean, was it driving accuracy, short game? I mean, these are the things that take you from, like, good to great.
Right. And it's not just, the physical skills. I mean, it's mental too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Staying focused, not letting the pressure get to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what separates the really good from the great players.
Yeah.
And Rutherford, he's definitely got that.
Yeah. And while we're talking about big wins, we can't forget about Riley Smith. She scored her first ever professional win at the Epson Tour's Central Florida Championship.
That's got to feel amazing.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. Like, what a way to start your professional career.
Right? And the Epson Tour, well, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
A lot of competition. I mean, that's where you really see the future LPGA stars.
Oh, yeah.
And Smith, she's been climbing the ranks for a while now, her short game. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I think this win could really be what she needs to jump into that top tier of women's golf.
It's so exciting to see, this new group of players coming up. I mean, think about it. We just talked about wins across 3 different tours.
Yeah, it's a global game now.
And we're not even done yet.
Not even close.
Golf is having, like, a real moment right now, don't you think?
Absolutely. And speaking of moments, you know what everyone's waiting for, Raph?
What?
The return of Tiger Woods. He might play in the 2025 Players' Championship.
Oh, that's right.
Could you imagine?
Talk about a comeback. With everything else that's happening right now, to add Tiger back into the mix, that would just be, I can't even imagine
Electric.
what the atmosphere would be like.
Our sources even mentioned that, I think his name is Lee Smith,
Oh, yeah.
the tournament executive director. He's practically buzzing about it.
Understandably.
And I get it. I get it. Tiger transcends golf, right? I mean, he's a global icon. If he plays, it's huge for the entire sport.
Everyone would be watching.
Oh,
I mean, even people who, like, don't know anything about golf.
Yeah.
It'd be like Tiger Mania all over again.
I mean, think back to when he was at his peak, you know?
Yeah.
Didn't matter if you were like a diehard fan or just a casual viewer.
Right.
Everyone was glued to the screen.
Do you think he can still compete, though? I mean, at that level, after everything, you know?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's what makes it so interesting because you've got this new generation, all these great golfers, you know, making a name for themselves. And then you have the possibility of a legend coming back.
Right.
It's like something out of Hollywood.
It really is. All right, so we've got all these big wins, a historic round, and potentially a Tiger comeback. So, what's next in this wild ride through golf?
Well, hold on. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I think we should take a closer look at what Tiger's return would actually mean for the sport and for the other players. Just imagine stepping up to the tee box, knowing that you're going head-to-head with Tiger Woods.
I can't.
I mean, could you?
The pressure.
Yeah, I can't even. I mean, it'd be like trying to take a test
Yeah.
with like your hero just sitting right next to you.
Yeah, exactly. But even if Tiger doesn't end up playing, it's clear that, you know, the future of golf is in good hands. I mean, we've seen some amazing performances.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Some upsets we didn't see coming, and just a lot of talent all over the place.
And I think what's really cool is how like diverse that talent is. You know, these wins, they weren't just on one tour. We're seeing players, you know, from South Africa, from the Epson tour, from, you know, all over. It really shows how like global golf has become.
Yeah. It's like we said at the beginning, it's like 5 different sports all happening at the same time.
Right.
You know, you have these established tours like the PGA, the LPGA, and then these other tours that are like, you know, developing the next generation of stars.
And those tours, those are important. It's kind of like, you know, in baseball, they have the farm system. You're seeing, you know, raw talent get refined. You know, see them like develop strategies, you know, see how they handle the pressure.
Yeah.
It's a tough environment. But when you break through, the rewards they're huge.
Yeah. And for anyone listening, it's a chance to kind of, you know, scout out these players.
Oh, yeah.
Before they make it big.
Absolutely.
See their potential.
You're basically a talent scout.
Yeah.
You know, watching the future of golf unfold. And don't forget, every legend, they had to start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Tiger Woods, he wasn't born a champion.
Right. That's what makes this whole, you know, deep dive so interesting.
It is.
We're seeing, you know, these players like Dylan Naidu reaching their potential.
Right.
You know, these young talents like Riley Smith making a statement. And then the big question mark, will Tiger come back? I mean, it's just a lot of excitement.
Great story.
A lot of storylines. So let's talk about Tiger again for a second.
Okay.
I mean, if he does play, what do you think that does to the other players? I mean, we talked about the pressure, but could it also be, like, motivating?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
I mean, for some, yeah, they're going to crumble under that pressure.
Right.
But others, they're going to, like, rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
Imagine, you know, competing against your hero. The chance to actually test yourself against the best.
Would be like a trial by fire.
It would.
But for Tiger, it wouldn't be a walk in the park either. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, he'd be facing, you know, a whole generation of golfers who grew up watching him, studying him, wanting to beat him.
Right.
So it would be a battle of the generations, wouldn't it?
It would.
The old guard versus the new guard.
It would be a spectacle.
And honestly, whoever wins, I think the fans win. I mean, can you imagine the drama?
Oh, the intensity.
The storylines? I mean, come on.
It'd be a reminder to everyone why golf is so great.
Yeah.
It's a test of skill, strategy, mental toughness. And when you add in, you know, the history, Tiger's legacy, the possibility of a comeback.
Yeah.
It's special.
All right, so we've covered some incredible wins, a historic round, and of course the anticipation of maybe a Tiger comeback.
Yeah.
So where does all this leave us? What's the future of golf look like?
Well, this week has shown us, that the future of golf, it's bright, it's global, it's full of potential. We're seeing all this new talent coming from everywhere.
Yeah,
And that's only going to make the game, the competition, more exciting.
right.
Golf, it's changing. Technology is playing a bigger role. But those core values, the skill, the strategy, the mental toughness, those haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah, yeah, it's a game of precision, composure.
Hmm.
But it also has those moments like Jake Knapp's 59 that just, blow your mind, makes you wonder what other records are out there just waiting to be broken.
Right.
And we can't forget just the beauty of it all.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
the courses, those lush fairways, the dramatic oceanside views. I mean, golf is just visually stunning.
It is. It's a game that, anyone can enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter how old you are, how good you are.
It's a sport that connects us, to nature, to history, to like this whole global community of fans. And with Tiger maybe coming back, it feels like we're on the edge of like a whole new chapter in golf.
It does.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, let's think about this. I mean, we talked about 5 different tours this week and all these wins. It makes you wonder, is there someone out there right now, like a rising star? We just haven't heard of them yet, but they're about to just take over. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. That's what's so cool about sports, right?
Yeah.
There's always someone you've never heard of just waiting to break through.
Right.
And golf especially.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a global sport. New players coming in all the time. The possibilities they're endless.
It really is. Like you were saying earlier, we're watching the future of golf like right in front of us.
We are. And who knows, maybe one of those future stars. Maybe they were watching this week. Maybe they saw Dylan Naidu win and thought, hey, I can do that.
Yeah.
Or maybe they saw Jake Knapp shoot that 59.
Yeah.
And they realized, you know what? Anything is possible.
That's what's so great about sports. It pushes you, further than you thought you could go. Shows you that anything is possible if you really want it.
And it's not just about, winning. It's about what you learn along the way. Discipline, perseverance, respect for the game. Golf teaches you a lot about life.
It does. So to all the golfers out there listening, keep practicing, keep dreaming, keep pushing, and who knows, maybe you'll be the next big thing.
Yeah. And to everyone listening, keep your eyes open. Next time you're watching a tournament, pay attention to the names you don't know. You might just be watching the start of something special.
Exactly. That's what makes golf so exciting. You never know what's going to happen. History is made every week, and the future is always right there, waiting. So thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of professional golf.
Yeah, it's been fun. Until next time, keep those shots straight and true.